Contrary to the hollow claims made by the Modi government time and again, India is not only classified as a corrupt country, but the situation is grim and concerning in many aspects. This is not a political allegation made by the Congress, but is the inference of a recent report released by the Transparency International. India stands at 85th position out of 180 countries analyzed in the report. India's score on the Corruption Perspective Index was reported as 40, where 0 indicates highly corrupt and 100 indicates very clean. The report has very serious remarks made on India which prove what the Congress has been saying all along. The report says there are concerns over the country's democratic status as fundamental freedoms and institutional checks and balances decay, which simply means that the constant stifling of the voices of dissent by the Modi government is not only weakening the democratic setup of the country, but also is encouraging corruption. The report goes on to say, journalists and activists are particularly at risk and have been victims of attacks by the police, political militants, criminal gangs, and corrupt local officials. By suppressing voices that speak truth to power, the Modi government wants to keep its much publicized image of an honest and clean government intact. The Transparency International report confirms the Congress's allegations that the Modi government has been targeting voices of dissent with security, defamation, sedition, hate speech, and contempt of court charges. In order to clip the wings of independent organizations that are aided internationally, the Modi government has also severely regulated the foreign funding. This report by Transparency International is particularly worrying because it vindicates the nation's fear that under Modi rule, the very foundations of our democracy are being threatened. In fact, the Modi government has given a new shape to corruption which isn't limited to mere financial bungling but is also highly centralized and ideologically motivated.